All right, let's get this show started.
Let's start today's news with Cory Sandhagen opening up about his dark side. Sandhagen recently made an appearance on the Jackson podcast where he discussed a variety of topics, including his restrictive approach to fighting. There, the 4th-ranked UFC bantamweight opened up about his dual persona and explained what makes him different from most other people. You can check out the full interview on the Jackson podcast YouTube channel. We've attached a link in today's video description.
I want to be the scariest human, combat weapon that anyone's ever seen.
Where is this mindset coming from?
It happens in baby steps. It's like, okay, as long as I spent the day getting better, I don't care about how the day went. I really don't. I think I'm different than other people. I don't care about enjoying things. I don't care about having hobbies. I don't give a if I hang out with people all day or if I don't, or, I don't care about hits of dopamine. I care about if I woke up in the morning and I got better at the shit that I'm working on and I'm chipping away at being that scary combat guy that no one wants to fight and is terrified to fight. And at the end of my career, no one can look at me and be like, holy shit, that guy's the best fighter that we've ever seen in the world. As long as I'm working my way towards that, I don't care how my days went.
And the good thing about it is, me, Bear, and everybody watching know you really mean that shit.
Dricus Du Plessis responds to Khamzat Chimaev's claims. Du Plessis will be looking to become the UFC middleweight champion when he faces off against Sean Strickland at UFC 297 on January 20th. If he manages to do so, he might have an opponent for his first title defense. Khamzat Chimaev recently stated that he will be fighting the winner of the UFC 297 main event. Now, in an interview with MMA Junkie, Du Plessis reacted to these claims from Boris, saying, "As far as I know, Khamzat's a welterweight. What middleweight did he fight? He fought at middleweight, but he fought at welterweight in Usman, Gerald Mearshart. When was that? Was he even ranked? No, he wasn't ranked, so that makes absolutely no sense. The UFC promised him a title fight. Where in the world does that happen? And he says he's fighting Sean Strickland? No, you're not. If there's a champion, if you get a title shot, I'm the champion. You're not going and get a title shot. And Israel Adesanya, that makes sense." Do you guys agree with Dricus that Khamzat getting a shot at the middleweight title after UFC 297 makes no sense? Let us know in the comments below. Paul Felder responds to Jim Miller's call-out. Miller continues to pick up victories inside the octagon, and on Saturday, he earned his 26th UFC win with the 3rd round submission against Gabriel Benitez. With the win, Miller has won 2 straight and 5 of 6 as he continues on the road to competing at UFC 300 in April. Following the victory, the 40-year-old had a few names in mind, such as Paul Felder, who served as a color commentator for the event, Matt Brown, and even Brock Lesnar. Paul Felder at the post-fight press conference responded to Miller's call-out and explained what needs to happen for him to fight Miller at UFC 300.
Anybody that knows me or talked to me, you being one of those people, knew that Jim was the name that was like, if I'm going to do it, I want it to be against a guy like Jim, somebody that's around my age, that's been in the game for a long time. I'm not trying to come back and make a run for the belt or anything like that. But
no Shavkat, no.
Yeah, whoever that person was that wanted to have me murdered, they're clearly out from my head. That suggested that fight. I got to get back in the gym and see how things feel.
Okay, so it's not a definite yes right now. You want to see how your body feels and stuff, but
well, it's also up to the UFC too, right? I obviously haven't pressed the issue. Sean knew that he wanted to test me out and see if I was just being flaky, and I've done it in the past where I'm like, I'm coming back, I'm gonna make a run for it, I'm gonna do all this, and then I just don't. So I got to see if they even interested in that fight happening. But to do it on a legendary card like that would be incredible.
Jean Silva explains his nearly 4-minute long walkout. Silva made his UFC debut last night at UFC Vegas 84 against Weston Wilson. He entered the octagon as a near -1,000 favorite and was the biggest favorite on the card. The debutant knocked down his opponent with his first significant punch, which was followed up with exquisite striking, ultimately leading to a finish in just 4 minutes and 12 seconds into the very first round. There was one other aspect of the fight that stood out. The Brazilian fighter made an unusually slow entrance to the octagon that nearly took 4 minutes. During the post-fight presser, Silva was asked about his walkout and gave a bizarre reason for it, saying that it wasn't him, but his alter ego.
There's been a lot of talk about the walkout. We noticed a little bit of weigh-ins as well. Can you talk to me about why you walk so slow? What's going through your mind? Is there something in strategy about that? Just talk to me about the walkout.
I'm going to apologize for not knowing how to answer this. I've said this before. It's another person. It's someone else. I've given a name to my alter ego. That's why Lord Assassin came about. Like, it's another person. I have to apologize because I wouldn't know how to answer what happens in a walkout.
Magomed Ankalaev calls for a title shot after UFC Vegas 84 win. Magomed wanted to make a strong case for a title shot against Alex Pereira heading into his UFC Vegas 84 main event bout against Johnny Walker. And with a brutal second round knockout victory, he undoubtedly accomplished that. During a post-fight interview with ESPN MMA, Ankalaev asked Dana White to give him the next title shot and then explained why he deserves it more than former UFC champ Jamahal Hill.
Well, you certainly figured it out, and now you've made it very clear that you think you are deserving of the title shot, but we also saw Jamahal Hill was in attendance. There was a reason he was in attendance. He wanted to watch exactly what happened here tonight. And he also has his eyes on a title shot. So why are you more deserving over Jamahal Hill at this point?
I'm more deserving because I have 10 victories in a row. I put everybody away. It doesn't matter for me who's here or who thinks that they're more deserving. It doesn't matter to me who's going to be the title holder. What I know is I'm putting people away, and I'm the next person in line. Dana, please give me the title shot. I deserve it more than anybody else.
Here's how the MMA community reacted to Ankalaev's impressive win. Glover Teixeira tweeted, "Great knockout. We will see you soon. #UFC Fight Night." Ankalaev responded, "Thank you, champ. You don't have to wait too long. I'm ready for your guy." Paulo Costa wrote, "Ankalaev for title next." Merab Dvalishvili tweeted, "Congratulations, Ankalaev. Big win." Bilal Muhammad said, "Whoa, that Abu Dhabi doctor is smiling somewhere right now." Ariel Helwani, "Ankalaev wins via KO in the second round. Vicious, vicious stuff. Could very well be next for Pereira." Billy Quarantillo said Jamahal Hill is still the best 205er in the world. A Feltman MMA tweeted, "Hell of a knockout by Ankalaev. How Johnny Walker wasn't put out cold by that second punch is rather insane." Aaron Bronstetter, "Ankalaev is now unbeaten in his last 12 fights." Johnny Walker's first reaction after UFC Vegas 84 loss. Taking to his Instagram stories following a brutal loss to Magomed Ankalaev, Walker shared a picture with his team, seemingly doing good after another career knockout loss. In the second photo, Walker showed off the damages he took in this fight, which is a broken nose. The Brazilian is now 3-3 in his last 7 bouts, with one fight ending by way of no contest. Listen up, fight fans. We've been working behind the scenes on a newsletter that will allow you to read and see content we can't always post on here. This will allow us all to better stay in the talk. Time for today's top memes. Third place was found over Reddit and was posted by I Need Healing. Second place was found on Facebook and was posted by a user named Robert. And the top pick was found over on Facebook and was posted by Michael. Thanks for watching. If you like the content, smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe to stay in the talk.